Hey guys, EC Network here, coming at you with another video. So over the past couple of weeks, we've been discussing the various changes coming to Cartoon Network after the Warner Discovery merger, one of the bigger changes being that Tom Ascheim, the president of Cartoon Network, was fired after not even being on the job for 2 years. He is by far the quickest president to leave the role because all other presidents of Cartoon Network have been there for at least 5 years. And so today, I wanted to discuss with you guys what exactly is Tom's legacy over at Cartoon Network. And this is really an interesting topic in my opinion, because a while back I made a series of videos back in I believe 2017 discussing each of the presidents of Cartoon Network and what their legacy was. I'll leave a card above to that playlist, or in the description below I'll leave a link to the playlist of those videos. There's 4 videos, one for each president, and I feel like each of the presidents of Cartoon Network each had something they were known for, right? Like Betty Cohen, she was regarded as the founder. She's the one who got everything started. Jim Samples is often regarded as being the best president of Cartoon Network. Stu Snyder is regarded as the guy who brought live action to Cartoon Network. And then Christina Miller is often regarded as the worst president of Cartoon Network. But where does Tom Ascheim fit into all of that? Like I said before, all of those presidents prior to Tom Ascheim had at least 5 years in the role of president of Cartoon Network, when Tom Ascheim didn't even get to his 2-year mark. So what is his legacy on the channel? And this is something that honestly is really interesting and kind of strange, because Tom Ascheim came in, right? He came in back in the summer of 2020, July to be specific, and based on everything he was saying when he got hired, it seemed like Cartoon Network was gonna try to go back to the old Cartoon Network, where it had something for all ages to watch and actual variety in the schedule. Well, we fast forward almost 2 years, and obviously the schedule is relatively the same as it was when Tom Ascheim came in. It's still the Teen Titans Go and the Amazing World of Gumball Network. Now Craig of the Creek is thrown into that mix as well, but there's not that variety that we were all hoping for. In addition to that, we had the introduction of Acme Night, which is their like new movie night, which I think is something that was a great change he brought on. And one of the most controversial changes that he brought on was introducing Cartoonito, a preschool block to Cartoon Network, which obviously hasn't really been doing that well, given that in, less than 6 months, it's lost 19 hours of airtime per week. So what exactly is his legacy? And this is again such an interesting topic, because generally speaking, whenever a new regime takes over at any company, it doesn't matter which company it is, whether it's in, the media industry like Cartoon Network is, or in a completely different industry, the people who take over, generally speaking, it takes them time for their vision to take effect, right? We saw it happen with Acme Night, we saw it happen with Cartoonito, but we haven't really seen that change with Cartoon Network schedule or the programming that's on Cartoon Network. Obviously, there was a huge upfront last year, their big event in February, where they announced a ton of new shows, some of which seems like it's going to be meant for older audiences, like the Total Drama Island revival, like Batman Cape Crusader. We know there's a Gumball movie coming with another Gumball series in the works as well. So it seems like they're really working on content for all ages, which is great to see, but we haven't actually gotten to experience those new shows yet. We haven't actually gotten to see what this new schedule is going to look like, just because not enough time has passed for those changes to take effect. These shows take time to develop, they take time to produce, and we'll probably start to see that change in 2023, 2024. But Tom Ascheim is now gone, so his quote-unquote legacy at the network never really got started, because like I said before, the shows he greenlit, the shows he put into production, never actually got to air on the channel while he was president of Cartoon Network. He was fired before his vision took into effect, which is really kind of a sad thing to see if you're an executive at a network. You have this whole plan for how you're going to restructure the network, how you're going to bring it back to its glory days, and then you don't get to see it through. You get fired before your vision takes effect, and now you basically have to sit back and watch either your vision go into effect or watch how your vision is being changed and your initial idea is just not happening. Like, for example, let's say one of the shows he greenlit, Michael Oline doesn't like, and he decides, you know what, I'm canceling this series. Tom Ascheim will be sitting at home saying, oh, I thought that show had a lot of potential, but it looks like it's not happening now because I'm not in charge. What can I do? do. So it really is a, not a great situation to be in, given that you had this vision for Cartoon Network and now you don't get to see it through. So Tom Ascheim doesn't really have a legacy as of yet over at Cartoon Network. Maybe in a couple years from now, we'll look back on this time differently. I guess, if we're being honest, I guess his legacy right now is he's the guy who brought preschool programs to Cartoon Network. That is Tom Ascheim's legacy, and honestly, it's kind of a shame because I actually thought this Tom Ascheim era of Cartoon Network had a lot of potential, but now he's going to be known as the guy that brought Cartoonito to Cartoon Network, the guy who brought preschool programs to the network. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. What do you guys think Tom Ascheim's legacy is? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.